Welcome to the Puma Bass channel. Today we are going to react again to the group Mamamoo performing the piece The Way to Sampo. This is a video that was suggested to me in the comments, and it's a big medley they perform with several songs. I think some are theirs and others are from other artists, but I might be wrong. But Mamamoo is a group I really liked. They have a very high technical vocal level. So let's see how they deliver the interpretation of this song. I don't know the lyrics. I looked for the lyrics of this song, but I couldn't find them. And the one I found, the translator couldn't translate. But let's see what they deliver to us.
그날이 그리워 그때가 그리워 오늘 같은 날씨 바람 부는 저 들길 끝에는 산보로 가는 길이겠지
So we have this blues and jazz vibe. The first one who sang I ended up forgetting to check their names. I forgot again. Last time I looked up their names and forgot. I was going to write them down now. But this first one on the right has a voice, perhaps a mezzo-soprano, not too high nor too low. This register here is already a low register for her, but she handled it very well. She added a bit of whisper voice, bringing a very sensual vibe, and it fit well.
산보로 가는 길이겠지 굽이굽이 산길 걷다 보면 한 발 두 발 한숨만 나오네
This singer's voice here, I also liked a lot when I reacted to their first video. I think she's the main vocalist, right? She has great quality in her lower notes, which is also very impressive, although it was quite extreme for her, and I also believe she is a soprano. She added vibrato, some breathiness, and also did a very beautiful volume variation. She used vibrato and volume variations. Perfect.
굽이굽이 산길 걷다 보면 한 발 두 발 한숨만 나오네 너와 등불은 하나 산포로 가거든
The second one has a voice that is a bit more focused towards the nose, projected slightly into the palate and nose, though still very well supported. She has a different characteristic from the other two, but mainly compared to the main singer. She also did a small volume variation that was quite interesting. There were also vibratos placed at the ends. Whenever a singer naturally applies vibrato at the end of all phrases, it means that they most likely have a high level of technical control in that register. So the vibrato ends up coming in a very automatic, very free way.
소식 좀 전해주렴 나도 따라 산포로 간다고
This first one, from right to left, wearing black, has a voice that is a bit more distinct from the others because it's not as bright and metallic. Actually, it's bright but not metallic. The metallic sound has a bit more air, where some harmonics emerge in certain notes. There's a sort of hissing sound, though it's not exactly that. But this is just to make a visual analogy. Her voice is less metallic compared to the other girls, especially the second one. The second girl has a very typical East Asian voice. Even though they all reduce this effect a lot, they still keep the nasal tone, but without too much harshness or that metallic edge, which sometimes produces many harmonics, and can even be unpleasant for a Western trained ear. But her voice is a little darker compared to the other girls.
소식 좀 전해주렴 나도 따라 산포로 간다고 둥두름 하나
Well,
산포로 가거든 정들림 소식 좀
they're using all the techniques. Using drive. They moved on, but they used whisper voice. They also do a rasp when transitioning into the higher register, adding a lot of drive. And all three use vocal fry in a similar way. This. Both of them brought aggression to this moment. I wish I knew the lyrics here to understand exactly where they placed this effect. This is a climax where the song is building, and the instrumental backing also follows suit. So they grew along with it. And all three really have the same technical mastery, executing all the transitions, and now adding aggression with vocal fry and drive. Drive is this growling sound. By the way, there's something really beautiful that I noticed in the other song I reacted to from them. I'm not sure if this song is one of their compositions. I think it is. But correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. They often do this cool trick. A melody is progressing, one stops on a note, and the other picks it up, and continues the melodic sequence. And it sounds really beautiful. It shows that there's real dialogue between the voices, which reinforces the message being conveyed. It's as if one is saying something, and the other replies, I agree with you. And then they explain the same idea in a different way. Drive. Wow, she hit a. I don't know if she went into falsetto here, and I don't even know if anyone heard it. But she hit a super high note here. No, I don't think she went super high. I actually heard the metal sound in the background. I'm not sure which wind instrument in the back played a high note here. And I think that was supposed to be her last note, a climax note, if the voice had continued, but she stopped earlier. So I heard it very faintly in the background, and it seemed like it was her, but it wasn't. Their transitions between all registers are very well executed. They always embellish all these changes. They add aggression where it needs to be, delicacy where it needs to be. They interpret at every moment. In all melodic phrases, they apply some technique to bring interpretation. They are very technically rich. The lead singer's volume is high, You can see that she moves the microphone away many times, because she's in a super high region with open belting and mixed voice. So it's a lot of volume. If you were in front of her without a microphone, you'd hear a lot of sound. So she pulls it away so it doesn't peak on the microphone. She has full control over what she's doing. The rapper is a real rapper, she doesn't sing. This contrast is interesting. The rapper stays really quiet, while the three are singing a lot. I saw that in the other reaction I did of them, it was the same thing. Quite interesting. And these melismas, these sequences of notes, where they stay on a single vowel, while doing all that note embellishment, are spectacular. All the notes, with vibrato, volume variation, and also adding drive and vocal fry, even executing very complex register shifts.
삼포로 나는 가야지 삼포로
Falsetto. Falsetto with whistle. I'm not sure if it's falsetto on a super high falsetto note, or if it's already whistle voice itself. I don't think it's whistle. Here the song changes, so they finished. It's a medley, so the songs are all interwoven, seamlessly connected. So, they are an amazing group. They are from an earlier generation of K-pop, a more veteran group. I discovered them through suggestions from your comments on some videos, and I really liked them, as well as to NE1, which I'll be reacting to here too. I really enjoyed it, and they are very rich musically. They are the kind of group that you know will perform well live and in studio recordings. I haven't listened to any of their studio tracks yet, but they are a group you can listen to confidently, knowing you're hearing quality music. There's no need to worrying about pitch or singing ability. It's the kind of music you play, knowing you're experiencing something of great technical value, so I really enjoyed it. They will be on the channel frequently, because they are truly worth it. It's a live performance, and there's no playback behind them. There's a band playing in the background, and it's their real voices here. Perfect. K-pop needs to learn from them how to truly sing. Here in the West, we do a lot of this, but over there, it's something that's lacking. Very few groups do it. Let's see, Baby Monster is making a comeback. They just did a show as part of their tour, and they also performed with this kind of setup. Vocals up front and the band playing behind. Let's see if things will rise to a higher level in terms of vocal technique in K-pop. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave your like and comment below, and suggest other songs you'd like me to react to from them as well. Alright, subscribe to the channel so you can watch more videos like this, and consider making a contribution by clicking the super thanks button below, or via PayPal, through the first pinned link. And if you want to watch the original video, if it's still available, access the Patreon link below. Okay. See you.